Hi everyone, welcome back to my lab and today's video, which is going to be my intro to my deck of panning project for 2022. This is a project that was created by Emilynmax here on YouTube. She has two intro videos, as this is a project that she did last year and she's repeating now again this year. So I'm going to link both of those videos down below in case you want to understand a little bit more about what the project is like. Now I realize I am not a project panner, but I watch people who do project pans like Alejandra Lisette. It was in her channel that I learned about this when I saw her intro. I also saw my friend Bettina, the makeup enthusiast. She's doing her own panning project, and I wanted to kind of hop on board since I'm trying to creatively use my collection a little bit more. I'll give you a little brief synopsis on how the project works, but before we get into that, if you're new here, I'm Jody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you're going to enjoy it, and if so, please give it a big thumbs up while you're watching, and consider subscribing to my channel if you enjoy very low-key makeup content such as this one. Now let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm very excited for this little project. If you want to play along, I think it's definitely great if you're interested in kind of rotating through your collection or maybe getting some older products out of your collection after you get some use out of it. All you need is a standard deck of cards. So you're going to take your standard deck of cards and you're going to ensure that you have the regular 52 cards plus one joker. So if your deck of cards has 2 or 3 jokers, you want to make sure and you get those out of them. Now I don't know where I got these cards. These were in my drawer. They were the only cards I had. They're stamped with a Y. I think I bought them in Las Vegas from a casino somewhere. But anyway, this is the cards that I have and they will do just fine. So the idea behind this project is that you're going to draw 5 cards and then you're going to cross-reference them onto a grid that was created by Emilynmax, and she's got a link to it in her intro and how-to video. So every month the spreadsheet changes, and I'm going to put an image of it on the screen so that you can check it out, so that as you draw more cards, your prompts for selecting your products are going to change. So I'll kind of explain it as I go. She explained it really well, so if you're interested, definitely check out her 2 videos down below. So I'm going to start by shuffling my cards. You can tell that the Joker is in there. The Joker is a bad card. Alright, so I'm just shuffling away. I'm much better at the bridge shuffle than this type of shuffle. Alright, now I'm just going to give them a cut, and this is where we're going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and draw 5 cards, and I'm going to show you on screen so you can see what they are. Here's card number 1. We have the 8 of diamonds. Card number 2, Queen of hearts. Card number 3, King of hearts. Number 4, the King of clubs. It's interesting I'm getting so many face cards. And number 5, we have the 7 of clubs. Alright, so these are my 5 cards. So I've pulled up the game board on my phone so that I know what each of the individual game cards represents, and this is where I'm going to take a brief break, select the products that match the prompts by the cards, and when I come back I'll show you the products, tell you the prompt, and why I selected them. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back and I have my 5 products. I think that this is going to be fun. With the rules that I'm setting, I think I'm going to show myself a little bit of grace since I've never tried a project like this, and also I'm coming into this late. These intros were supposed to go out on January 20th, but I just started seeing them on my feed, and so I'm a little bit late. And an update video along with selection of new cards if you accomplish your goals is due by the 20th of the next month. So I only really have about 20 days to achieve some of these goals. So again, I try to show myself a little bit of grace. So let's go ahead and go through them. All right, we had to regroup a little bit because I misinterpreted my first card. I'm just starting and I'm already messing it up. So my first card was the 8 of diamonds, and according to the grid, the 8 of diamonds represents an influencer, collab, or brand. And so for that prompt, I selected the Odin's Eye palettes in collaboration with Tina the Fancy Face, as well as Annette's Makeup Corner. So I recently purchased these 2 palettes, so they're actually new. They're not even available for purchase anymore, but I've been hearing a lot of people speak very highly of the palettes. I picked them up during their Black Friday sale, and so like I said, I was going to be showing myself a little bit of grace in this project. And what I wanted to do was to create 2 looks with each of the palettes. I know that in the panning community that's really weak, but I'm new, guys. Take it easy on me. They're brand new. I've never used them before, never tried out the formulas. So yeah, for me, that's gonna be 4 looks using these palettes. Let me know what you think. Is that a cop-out? If you think it's a cop-out, I can modify, you know, for next month. But for now, I'm aiming for 4 looks. So that was the 8 of diamonds. For the Queen of Hearts, now the thing about the face cards is that they actually don't rotate. She rotates the grid, I believe the 10th of every month, so people have a chance to do their update videos and pick new cards. And these don't change. So for the Queen of Hearts, what I had was a project graveyard. So that's supposed to be a product that has been on a project pan before, and I have never done a project pan, but I thought last year I was going to actually pan this primer, and it's almost done, but there's still some in there. It's a little mini of the Ciate Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. It's one that I have a full size of, which is also open, and so I figured I can start with this one. It's, you know, it's almost gone. I've maybe got 5 uses left in here because a little bit goes a long way. So this is the product that represents the Queen of Hearts. I feel like I'm copping out. No, I think it's good. I'm just starting. I think it's good. It's good. My next card was the King of Hearts, and this one represents an oldest product. It doesn't have to be the oldest product of your collection, but it could be an oldest product in a specific category. So I actually chose a foundation. I have the MAC Face and Body Foundation, and I actually have the larger one because I bought this in a pro store. So the ones that they typically sell are in this size. So this one is an entire 4 fluid ounces. They're intended for makeup artists, so I had the big size. I absolutely love the foundation, so it's not going to be a problem using it, but the mistake that I made is I didn't realize that this MAC Studio Radiance foundation, which I also purchased, is pretty much like the reformulation of the MAC Face and Body. I have tried this one and I found that they wore basically exactly the same on me, so I figured since I have that one on backup, I could work on panning this one. Now this isn't something that's going to be able to happen in a month. It looks full, but it really isn't. I'm going to have to let it sit for a while and figure out exactly how low the product level might be. I may be working on this one all year. You never know. I don't wear a lot of foundation, but when I do, this is one that always looks good. So that one is going to represent my King of Hearts. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I got the King of Clubs, and this was supposed to be a newest product. So one of the newest products that I purchased this month, I've been doing very little purchasing, but one of the ones that I mentioned I bought was a highlighter that I bought from the BoxyCharm Mega Drop Shop. So this is my newest highlighter in my collection. I haven't used it yet. It's not a very big product. I was actually surprised at how small it was. It still has 6 grams of product, but it is the Stargaze Luminous Glow Highlighting Powder. And I mentioned I was wanting this one because I always see Julia Adams and Jamie Page rave about this product. It looks pretty. And so I think that for this one, I could say that, I don't know, a number of uses would probably be good because panning a brand new highlighter, I mean, it's just not going to happen. What do you think? 15 uses? 10 uses? Let's say 15 uses for this one, so I can challenge myself a little bit more. So this is the Vesca highlighter, and I'm committing to use it 15 times. My last card was the 7 of Clubs, and with this one, I was prompted to select a hair product. I'm actually grateful for an opportunity to have a little bit of an easier product, and for that one, I went digging in my shower, so it's actually a little bit damp still. This is the Kerastase mask, hold on, reconstituting mask. I really cannot speak French. And this is a hair mask. I don't use it every single day, so there's the product. I have quite a number of uses here. Actually, I'm dribbling water everywhere. Anyway, this is a mask that I use whenever I use a clarifying shampoo on my hair, which is about once or twice a week. depending on what I'm doing to my hair, usually about once a week. So I will use this approximately once a week. A little bit goes a long way, but it's really good for strengthening and conditioning fine hair. Whenever you use a clarifying shampoo, it can be a little bit stripping, and my hair is super porous, so I have to put hydration back in. And that mask has been working out pretty good, but I've had it in my collection for a while. I definitely was trying to work my way through it. So my Kerastase mask is going to represent my 7 Up clubs. So these are my 5 products for my very first deck of panning. This is my introduction video. For next month, I will come on around February 20th, after the board has shuffled and the different cards represent different things. And I anticipate that by that time, at the very least, I will be able to eliminate this product and select 1 new card to replace it. And that's pretty much how it works. If I'm really diligent, I could potentially have the 4 looks with these palettes already, and then maybe select 2 products. That's where I think I am. Let me know how I did with my first deck of panning introduction. I'm really curious to see how it's gonna go. I feel like I really need to learn a lesson in how long it takes to work through products so that I stop buying so much makeup. I'm excited, you guys. This is something different, and then I believe that she has a playlist, and she's going to pretty much put everybody's videos into the playlist who's participating in the project. And yeah, I'm excited. I think it could be a fun way to discover other creators and see how they're working through their collection. It's a fun little game. I think you could even use the board to do a random shop my stash makeup look if you select a certain number of cards or a card to represent whatever product, like, oh, this one's gonna be an eyeshadow palette, something like that. You can kind of modify it and make it your own, but it's my first time. I definitely want to stick to her rules, and yeah, I'm excited and nervous. That's gonna be everything for this video. Thank you so much for joining me for my very first Project Pan intro. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're a creator, I definitely recommend you check out Emilynmax's intro video and how-to video, along with the link to the spreadsheet if you want to see the prompts for yourself. It's a little fun project to challenge yourself throughout the year to use what you have. Thank you for joining me for this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up for me, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're notified every single time I upload a brand new video. I'm going to be doing this project, but I also have a lot of fun makeup content on my channel, and I hope you're going to check it out. Thanks again for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon on my next one. Bye-bye.